Hi, I'm Kendra Onixxx.
And I'm Gia Ferrari, and you're watching the Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 3, Episode 7, BOUview! Mama, 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 mama.
Mama? Hi, and welcome back to our channel. This is the 7th episode, girl.
We are almost done. I am
literally
so excited.
Like one more episode.
We're getting down to the wire. But before we get there, we are thinking of doing a Q&A that we are going to film at the same time as the finale. So if you guys want to start sending us questions down in the comments, anything you want to know about us, our sexual history with each other.
Nothing's off limits.
Girl, ask us questions and we will answer as many as we can.
As many as we want to, let's be real.
Because if some of those questions go too deep,
I'm not answering them.
But anything you want, ask us.
So this is like one of the most dramatic episodes yet.
Yeah, so Priscilla comes back from extermination because she survived.
Madeline went home. Bye!
And she comes in and they're just kind of talking, and then out of nowhere, I feel like Priscilla just comes for Dalia, like...
She just attacks her for no reason.
She's like, you're lucky that Key saved your ass a few episodes ago.
But that was like 2 or 3 episodes ago, so it's like, girl.
So I was like, why is she bringing that up? And she was just... Girl, it was...
She just felt the need for some reason to pick on Dalia, and I don't get it. I don't know if there's like back history with them, because even day 1, she wanted her to go home just because she's pretty. That's like not a reason for somebody to go home.
I don't know. So when the season started, I was a very big fan of Priscilla because she's charming, she's funny, and Dalia rubbed me the wrong way. But because of this episode, the tides have turned, and I was like rooting for Dalia. I'm like, what the hell is Priscilla coming at?
At the end of the day, I really don't know Priscilla. I do know Dalia, so I'm on Dalia's team.
Yeah, I was on Dalia's side this time, and especially when Dalia was like, "What have I said to you? What have I said to you?"
Girl, it was her Laganja moment.
Yeah, Priscilla's like, "Well, I don't know what you said.
I don't remember. I don't have receipts." She's like, "Well, just show me the receipts." I don't have. Then what the f did I say, girl?
Yeah, it was
ridiculous.
It was kaflamba, that's what it was.
And then to add insult to injury, all the contestants are talking about who they want to see in top 3.
Nobody mentions Dalia.
No one said, oh, you know, Dalia. I thought that was really, up.
Yeah.
And I know that must have, hurt. It had to have hurt. Just to, see that none of your competitors think you're worthy of being there. Oh, let's get into the Boulet looks.
Oh, my God. They look stunning.
They look
this animal print.
So good. And I live for an animal print with a pop of red. And they gave me that pop of red on the little shoulders.
This season they have been killing it with these looks.
They are killing these looks.
Incredible.
So first on the runway we have Landon Sider, and he was kind of like a ringmaster kind of thing. So what'd you think about his look?
I thought he looked really, really good. Like you said, I do get the circus leader vibe. I don't necessarily get like a sideshow though. I feel like he's the main event, which I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but it wasn't really the challenge. I don't know. Who knows? I
feel like it's kind of like if there was a freak show, obviously the host or the ringmaster would be a freak as well. He had the 3 dicks, and he was sucking on the banana. I mean, you know.
The 3 dicks,
You love.
Well, no, I thought they looked kind of silly, to be honest.
Yeah, but he ended up posting afterwards that obviously it's going to be on TV, and if he would have sculpted 3 real looking dicks, they would have never aired.
Yeah, they would have either blurred it, which would have made it look
lame.
I guess that makes sense.
So I mean, we got the 3.
Overall, I think it was a very good look. I do like the way he incorporated the wig, because obviously as a drag king, you get this beautiful, luscious wig. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I like the way he made it work.
He repurposed it as the beard, the merkin, and a wig.
Yeah, so he did a fantastic, fantastic job. I wish it would have been just a little freakier.
Okay.
In my personal opinion.
It's fairer.
So now we have Miss Eva Destruction. What do you think of Miss Eva?
I liked the look. You know, I love a baby doll dress. And I just think she missed the mark really bad. But for somebody that's never styled a wig, like she said, that wig is really good.
The wig is cute. I didn't really understand what she was going for as far as a freak show. I got that she was
a Siamese twin.
Yeah, like one of them just was fused to her. I like that idea. but I think the execution of it was bad. She decided to come out tap dancing, kind of like Shirley Temple,
which I like.
I mean, it was cute, but I think for this particular challenge, it was like, this is the challenge, and she's like way over there off to the
I felt
side.
like if she was more freakish looking and just tap danced, then that would have fulfilled the challenge. You know what I mean?
I think she came out looking too cute.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I do like the idea of the conjoined twin that's just fused to her body. But just the character that she decided to create of this like Shirley Temple tap dancing bitch, I didn't like it at all. Sorry.
I like the little hand. I thought the little hand was cute.
It's like, hey girl.
It was cute. I mean, she missed the mark.
It was.
She missed the mark. I'm sorry, girl. So next we have Priscilla Chambers, and she did like a pinhead kind of look. I don't know if that's politically correct, but I don't know the other name for it. Pinhead. How'd you feel?
I don't know if maybe I just didn't understand it, but I wasn't the biggest fan of this one either.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, she looked ugly, so I'll give her that. So she looked like a freak. She definitely looked like a freak, but I don't know. I just didn't get the doll, and it just...
I feel like Vander said, I feel like the doll was an afterthought, because she's like, oh shit, I have this wig. What am I going to do with this wig? Instead of her just cutting up the wig and putting it on top of her head. I don't know why she didn't do that, but overall, I really, really liked the look. Okay. I thought it was sweet, it was pink, it was pastel, and then she just looked like a piece of...
Oh my god!
I really, really loved it, and I love how she had like the pin sticking out of her head, and then she even like her hammer was bedazzled. It was cute.
I like how she hammered the nail into her nostril. That made my butthole clench, which is what I want to see. I want to see filth that makes my butthole clench.
I thought it was very cute and horrifying at the same time.
It was just whatever for me. Sorry about it.
She's not impressed, you guys. She's
not impressed. So next up on the chopping block, we have Miss Dalia Black, and she came out as like a strong woman with like really buff arms and some titties that can lift the world. What do you think of her?
I liked this look. I wish the arms were like more proportioned, kind of like how Milk had that strongman suit on for the promo of that other drag elimination show. But overall, I thought it was a really cool concept how she was putting the needles through the tits. And, you know, she's known for her titties. She put some titties on, bitch. She's known for them. And I also love the wig reveal, because I think that was her original look. And then they put the stipulation on it. So she's like, well, let me style this wig real quick. Lickety split. And then I loved it.
I really loved it too. I do agree about the arms. I thought they looked kind of cartoony. I wish that she would have done something just to make them look a little more realistic. I don't know what it was, but it just they looked a little weird. But I liked the whole concept, the titties, the hair, her eye makeup, everything was fantastic.
Her eyes, like how she does the little under eye thingy. It's so dope.
Ookie spooky and a oopie.
Because I have a problem with, because my lashes are so big that you really don't see my eyeballs. So it's really striking to see her eyes from like way back when, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, she's being sarcastic. And next we have Miss Louisiana Purchase. And she was like a 3-tit burlesque dancer.
3-titty committee.
3-titty committee. She was from Total Recall. I know you haven't seen that.
I haven't, as usual.
Watch it, you'll get it. I'm sure you guys get it, because she's stupid. So what do you guys think about her?
I liked her look. It was very glam, very, you know, her. It was very her. But I thought it was just 3 titties. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about this challenge, but none of the girls have really...
had a skill.
Yeah. It was just, I don't know. It just, if I'm thinking freak show, I'm thinking really filthy, really like going there. And I feel like this challenge, everybody was just too clean, if that makes any sense.
I don't know if it was this, they're too clean. It's just they don't have, okay, let me rephrase. I think they don't have something to set them apart from other performers. Like myself, I can breathe fire. I can eat fire. I dance with fire. That's something that other people don't do. You know what I mean? But if you don't have that, you just don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know, but back to Louisiana.
But I really did like her look.
Yeah.
This is one of the looks that I would have worn. Like, I mean, obviously darker, because, you know, she's chocolate. But yeah, I would have definitely worn this. I would have did this outfit, but as my fire breather. And I would have had, like, metal things on each nipple and set those on fire and then took them off and breathed fire off of
now
those.
that would have been really badass. I just feel like this whole challenge in itself was just very safe for these monsters. I don't know. This is top 5?
5.
And it's, I don't know, I feel like season 2 of Dragula was way filthier, way dirtier than anything that season 3 has brought us so far. Sorry
The first 3 episodes.
about it.
The tops of this episode were Dalia and Landon, with Dalia ultimately winning the challenge.
Which I lived for because everybody...
Like a big fuck you to everybody.
I was so glad that Dalia won.
It was good.
And Landon, I mean, there was a well-deserved top. From all the looks, they looked the most put together. Like I said before, I wish they would have been a little dirtier, a little filthier, but...
They were the most freak show-ish.
Yeah. And then the other 3, they ended up being in the bottom.
And it was funny because Louisiana was shook. When they said, all of you guys are in the extermination, she was like... She was shook up. And then the camera started rolling in the back. She was like, she didn't want to talk. And you know, Louisiana is always that ear, that shoulder. But she did not want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, she was scared because the extermination, they had to staple dollars onto their body.
Which Ursula Major does.
Yeah, Ursula. I've seen Ursula,
Monique does it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I don't like pain.
I don't either. But, ooh. Oh, daddy. Oh.
No, I actually hate that too.
Anyway, so they had to staple dollars onto themselves, and Louisiana, or Lulu as they call her.
Cool.
She was like...
Well, she admitted before, she has a lot of tattoos, a lot of piercings, and she said she always faints after.
Yeah.
So she went into the challenge already knowing that, but she had a fire in her ass. She said, I'm not going home. I'm not going back home without this crown. I do not want to be embarrassed. And I think that helped her in the extermination challenge.
Yeah, because I've seen people online... And they're saying, like, why should Louisiana have stayed over Eva if Louisiana couldn't even handle it all? But I don't see it like that. I see it as this bitch knew she was going to faint.
She pushed her body to the limit.
Did it. And that is not something that I think... I mean, I don't know. If I knew I was going to faint, I'd be like, I don't know if I can do it.
It's kind of like in the military and basic training. When I was in basic training, it's called muscle failure. And you just do push-ups until you can't anymore. It's not like, oh, I don't want to do push-ups anymore. You just physically cannot do it. You pushed your body to the limit. Like a lot of athletes, when they throw up at the end, they push their body to the limit, and that's exactly what Louisiana did.
And that's why she stayed, and I just spoiled it a few seconds ago, but Eva Destruction ended up going home with, honestly, I was shook because I really thought she was going to be in that top 3.
Everybody literally said her name when they went through the thing.
Yeah.
That she was going to be in the top 3.
But she did do not so good this week.
She did poorly this week.
And so, you know, you might be a top contender, but one slip up.
It's one slip up.
You gone. You gone, Miss Frizzle. You gone. You gone.
You gone, Miss Frizzle. You gone episode 3 up in this bitch. I'm still mad about that.
So now we are down to the top 4. And... Girl, one more episode, and then we're gonna be in that finale.
Yes!
And let me see what I see. I see dick.
Oh,
that's what I see. Yeah.
For whom?
Myself.
Oh, ooh, she's selfish. You got a man. I need dick.
No dick for you. Sorry about it.
Please. Smell that.
Ooh.
Semen.
So instead of saying who our top 3 is, who do you think is the next to go home? Who do you think is that?
It's really hard to tell, but I feel like it's gonna be Priscilla. But I feel like Priscilla's gonna pull something out of her ass.
Some dookie.
Maybe that's what it's gonna take.
Girl, but we need to see some more filth.
I don't want to see nobody pull no dookie out their ass, but
we will see. We will see what's gonna happen, and I'm really excited.
I am too. I'm really anticipating next week's episode. That's gonna be like a nail biter, literally.
So let us know what you guys think about this episode. Leave it in the comments below, and do not forget to leave us questions for a Q&A. We'll be filming it the same night as the finale. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a whatever you want to leave some dick pictures. I don't care, as long as
our
you leave
DMs are always open.
Always. At Miss Gia Ferrari on Instagram.
At Kendra Onixxx.
We will see you guys for the next episode. Bye!
Next week!